Welcome to Make It Funny, where I take your suggestions. And today's suggestion, football. There's something that happens in football, and in news, by the way, but football, I see it all the time, where the microphones will catch somebody swearing, and then the announcers will have to apologize to the viewer for the swear. Hey, Joe Buck, Troy Aikman, do you ever for once think of how ridiculous what you're saying is? Listen, we're not going to replay that guy's leg breaking in half because it was really gruesome. And only the person who was paying close attention during the live broadcast will have embedded in their head the image of this guy's leg going backwards and cracking into three. But also, we'd like to apologize because while he was doing that, he said fuck. Like, come on, guys. At that point, say, oh boy, yeah, it was a terrible injury. And he also said fuck. I'm going to say fuck because I said fuck when I saw it. They bleeped it out, through technology. But I, Joe Buck, said fuck. And now I'm not going to apologize to you, you dumb listener who was offended by the word fuck and not offended by the fact that the guy's leg broke into 100 pieces. Because I finally, after 20 years, have some common sense. Like, what are we doing? Or maybe this is the kind of stuff that will change now that America, with the election, has basically said, like, stop the nonsense. Stop acting like we're all children. Let's all collectively agree we're adults and maybe stop doing stupid stuff like apologizing for swearing in a game that is nothing but grown men trying to kill each other. It's not quite that, but I'm amazed every time that there isn't an injury. I'm like, how is there not an injury every single play in football? Because the hits I see and the weird way bodies contort and all that. But I'll watch it because I love it. But oh boy, if somebody accidentally catches a football player saying swears, well, then I'll be totally offended. I have to turn it off and go over to the Hallmark channel where my sensibilities are met. Because I like football, but I do not like swears. When I go to work in the morning at the pipe fitting plant, people do not like me because I am the guy walking around the break room like, hey, could you watch it with your swears? By the way, did you see the football game where the guy's head exploded? Oh, totally great. Hey, don't swear. They do that on news, too, right? Here we are. Behind us is the house where the husband murdered all of his 5 children and his wife. And then some guy jumps in like, fuckface. And they're like, well, we'd like to apologize. We'd like to apologize for the guy who just randomly got into the live shot and said an adult word that most of us are not offended by. Anyway, back to the murder of the children. Let's get into some detail about how he did it. First, he crawled into the room of the infant late at night after he'd already gagged the other 4 children. Took out a knife, started to slowly slice, and then somebody jumps in. Hey, shithead! Oh, we'd like to apologize. Like to apologize for that. That was uncalled for. Anyway, so as he's slicing into his infant, we're adults. Let's start acting like it. People. Anyway, speaking of adults, I'd like to apologize for all the swears that I did in this little sketch or whatever we're calling it. Because that was just uncalled for. Anyway, thanks for watching. Leave a suggestion for me to make funny or make swears about.